Yep. This one. That one. Day to day 6. Hey, Nara. Yep. First one in there. Hello. How's it going, Nara? How you doing? What's going on? What going on, Nara? A bit up and down. Bit up and down, Nara, frankly. Having to rummage out some new ways to keep myself occupied. But okay, I got to play some Kill Team yesterday. That was fun. Quite like that. What's going on with you, Nara? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it off to the side angle. Let's try that. But then that's hitting my hand. Nice. More ink. Is it for the contest? Okay, I really need to see if is that on, it's entered. Okay, I've got. I mean, you've sold me. I've got to check that out. I'll fire up Discord for that. Thank you, Nara. I'm going to go have a look-see right now. Oh, my days. Nara, have you seen what... I can't look at that. Oh, it's awful. I was gonna. I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Look at the thing Judd posted, but I can't. I couldn't look at it any longer. Models and minis. Oh my days, that works perfectly, doesn't it? Okay, Nara, you're a genius. Absolute genius. Absolute genius. Yeah, absolute genius. That Krieg on the dinosaur 100% works. What a beautiful idea. That's going to be so fun to paint, that is. Also, I couldn't help but notice that you've got a Gazgul. I have one on the way, actually. Not a new one, a second-hand one, but I'm convinced I can fix it up a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, the Krieg thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I know what Makari is. You have to explain that one. I don't know what that is. Ah, got you. This is getting Reichland anyway. I don't need to be too precise. Do you play at all, Nara? Do you get to play any games? Do you play any games, or is it just about the collecting and the painting for you? Yeah, I like the collecting and the painting. Although I do worry about your backlog. I mean, you do seem to there seems to be no shortage of models. Um, I don't know how you're going to get all those done. Although you have shown yourself in the photos to be pretty prolific when it comes to the painting. So maybe I'm selling you short there, Nara. Maybe I'm doing you a disservice. I don't know who that is. Is it the fella? Beautiful. That one's done. Shum, shum, shum. Oh, this one's done. Okay, good. That one has been inked and then done again, so that one can go far aside. Ah, okay. So the next question being a game of what? Ooh. I'm very much in favour of just using everything you have. Well, no. First of all, I didn't know you had loads of Stormcasts, Nara. I'm guessing it's for a conversion idea, or you got them on the cheap. They're my guesses. If I had any confidence in my guesses, I would have gone for just the one. Would have just stuck with the one option. But that's my thoughts. I'm guessing it's conversion kit bash idea. That's my theory. Stormcast are so cheap. Do you know why Stormcast are so cheap, Nara? No one really likes them. No one really likes them. They've done like I've no one's ever said to me, "I like my Stormcast," and then they discontinued a load of them. But I mean, they're still pushing them out, so I guess somebody's buying them. But I've never liked them. It's the Death's head I don't like. I don't like the helmets, the faces. The trouble is, if they release like a knight helm, I'm on board. A new army of Stormcast, or are they going to be changed into something else? If the base sizes are right to the Custodes units they're proxying for, why not? Why not do that? I think it's a very economical way of fielding Custodes. Okay, so that's the lore about them. All right. How do you find the time to paint? How do you find the time to paint all this, Nara? How long have you had this idea? Is it something? Is this your idea? I assume it is. Ooh. Ah, you've got Yarrick. Nara, you got some very, very tasty models. Gazgo, I'm not jealous of, but the dinosaur and the Yarrick, I'm pretty jelly. I'm a bit jealous. It's all right for me to confess that, isn't it? I'm a bit jealous. The dinosaur Krieg is stunning. I absolutely adore the dinosaur Krieg. I would love to paint that thing. Yeah, those dinosaur Kriegs are just. So does that mean you've got some spare horses somewhere? Is that the thing? And if so, what are you going to put on the horses? I think it's going to look lovely. Tempted to make the Lizardman Tau auxiliaries by any chance? Kind of makes me. So you get the Kree kit, the Lizardman cavalry, and the Kree cavalry. Is it the same amount in each box? Does it match up numbers wise? Oh, that's unfortunate. Isn't there Dark Elder Lizard Cavalry? And there's also those Slaneshi demons that look like you could slap a saddle on. The ones with the long squiggly tongue. But I might be mistaken. That's the one. The anteater ones, yeah. And I know that the old they might have come out in Old World, but there used to be some Dark Elder that have lizard mounts as well. But I don't know how viable they are. There's also the old Seraphim lizard mounts, but I don't think they'd fit so well with the Krieg. These are just I can't remember exactly what they look at. I'm just throwing out options for some more cavalry, so you don't have to buy two of the lizard man box. But they look so good. Then I'll be honest. I really, really, really like the idea. I really like the idea. Like they look really good. I'm really jealous. Jelly, 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 jelly. Why not? Sounds like you've got it all figured out. You're losing me a little bit, Nara. I don't quite understand that last message. Sorry, not that smart. I think you're outsmarting me with the clever speak. Right, okay, they like sports. Okay. Who likes sports? The silver. Yeah. Sorry, you're totally losing me. Totally losing me. It's not a you problem. It's a me problem. Ah, okay. Now I got it. Okay. Is this an actual part of space or is this law space out of interest? Oh, okay. So it's legit actual some space. Okay. Interesting. I don't like batch painting on stream. The airbrush, I've already moved. See, the thing is, I've already moved past these guys. Like, I did the spraying and I was like, right, okay, learn from my mistakes. I see what I've done wrong. I'm ready to try my new recipe. I've got it all written down and I'm ready to try my recipe. However, if I don't finish these, I won't finish them. So what I want to do is, because I might learn something between this and then that also helps me with the second coat. So I have to finish these. Because if you don't finish the process, then, like I say, you might miss out on some accidental nuggets of wisdom. So I've told myself, table, don't pick up your airbrush until you finish the armor on these. That's the rule. And the layers-wise, this Agrax goes on. I need Agrax to dry. And then I'll go on with another layer of yellow. And then edge highlight them with the lovely Rogel Dawn, which has grown on me. Rogel Dawn Yellow has grown on me. This is it. I didn't think it was particularly good. But I do think that the good news is that I've got the Hormigants unassembled in the Trigon box. I've got those. So I've got another batch to spray there. And I've also got a shed load of gargoyles, which I need to assemble. And I've had those for so long, but it's nice that I can finally, like, do them. I'm just very keen to try out my new colours. But again, airbrushing feels a little bit like assembling, right? So you can put airbrushing, assembling, and making videos showing progress only on models. You can put those in all the same category in my book. I just don't think they're worth doing. Yeah, I don't think showing part progress shorts or videos is interesting. And I think the reason that they exist, the reason why people put out progress only images and shorts on social media is because they want to post more often, but they don't paint fast. That's why I think they exist. That's the only reason I think they exist. So I don't like those. And to a lesser extent, sub-assembly. I'm not a fan of sub-assembly. But that's only personal preference of how I like to paint. I like to get the model as a whole. But putting heads on last, I can kind of okay with that. I think just about. Why? Because they fill your tummy with butterflies every time you do? I don't know. But is that just bonkers speak? Or do you think it's got some legs, what I'm saying? What do you think, Nara? Is that just I think it's just a personal preference thing. I think it is. Because loads of people do it and loads of people respond to it. I even comment on some progress pics. Say, hey, nice progress. But the other reason as well is I don't post progress pics because if I do, I don't finish them. It's that simple. And like I've got a sneaky plan that I'm going to do today, but if I mention the sneaky plan out loud, I'll not do it. But I'm kind of excited today because I've got 6 hours. And first of all, I thought 6 hours stream, but then I really need to scratch my itch for weird stuff and having a good old laugh. So I've got a sneaky plan to indulge myself. That's a lot of ink in there. That'd be all right. These are definitely my favourite Tyranids. These Neurogaunts, I would love loads of these. I need more. I only have the Leviathan ones. I need more of these little dingleberries. They're dingleberries. That's what I've decided they're called. Dingleberry gaunts. Where? It's alright, Fundy's never here. I don't need to even record that drop. I don't even know where the tally sheet is. Anywhere where there's random flora and fauna, like the amble and those creatures that can fast forward time. Ah, just all kinds of stuff like that. I love it. I love it. Tomo. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it's okay. I got to play Kill Team, which was good. I completed the I went to the LGW and played Kill Team, but I also completed my Battle Honors and my 100 Models minis. So I feel a little bit deflated because I don't have anything to necessarily work towards. So I've been cooking up new ideas, and I think I've got something. Um, so yeah. Oh, this one's inked. Although, I think I'm gonna... No, I'll leave that one, actually. No sense in doubling, tripling down on that armor. Lovely. Now I'm in a little bit of a bind that the Reichland has not fully dried. We know better than to mix paints with Reichland. Oh, hello. No, we've got another option up here. We've got some more. No, it's not hard. It's more... The issue is not that it's hard, it's that I've already refined this process. Like, in my mind, I'm already the next batch ahead. So I have to paint these this way when I've already rustled up a more streamlined way of doing it. But I feel a little bit better now I've got these Reichlands on. Mostly it was annoying because I only got to spend an hour on them yesterday, and the plan was to come on for another 2 hours and get another 2 hours on them last night, but dad business kept me away. So, but now that I've got this on, I'm all right. But what it does tell me is that the batches aren't big enough. because Reichland on model number 1 is not dry. So the idea is to get to the end of the batch and then go back to the beginning. Just always, Nara. Always. Always, always, always. It sucks bums. I don't like it. And that's not me trying to say I'm super smart brains. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, the pace of life does not match the pace of brain. It's different pacing. Alright. I don't even need to do this bit. There's a little nugget there, which I think I will clean off if I can find a knife relatively quickly. Okay, okay, here's a knife. Hey, Pure. It's very loosely based on the arachnids from Starship Troopers. Very loosely. Okay, so they're drying. So, in theory, one of these could be done. That's looking pretty dry. But I'm not going to do another Uriel yellow layer. It wasn't yellow enough. Hey, Chaos. Right. So, yeah, I'm going to go Flash Gits. I need to bring this yellow up. Uriel's alright, but I'm going to do Flash Gits. Yeah, Starship Troopers. I love that film. I love it loads. So I'm gonna go Flash Gits and Ilden. And then it will be Flash Gits Dawn, mix evens, and then Dawn. That's what I'm gonna go for. Well, that's too light actually. I'll have to think about this a little bit. No. Hello then. How are we doing? What are you up to? I'm just here trying to make trying to make myself love these termagants. The recesses are too dark and the yellows are not yellow enough. But I will accept them. I will bring them into the hive. They can join and then they can serve as a lovely lesson learned. You're not going to nail it all first time, but I'm confident I can bring these up to a yummy, tasty standard. And also happy emotional well-being to you, then. Then that Hellbrute is gorgeous. I'm a big fan of Hellbrutes, but I would not have considered the design you went for. And frankly, I think it's a stroke of genius because that Sigma model has been crying out for something like that. And I just wouldn't have considered doing it the way you did it. I'm really rather impressed. So you jolly well got to send me a photo of the painting on that guy. I'm really impressed with it. If you haven't seen Nara's Hellbrute kit bash, it's on the Discord. It's delicious. But don't take my word for it. Go and have a look yourself. It won't waste. It's not a waste of 2 minutes of your time. Whilst you're at it, you need to look at friggin' Nara's Krieg Dino Riders as well. That's another stroke of genius. Frankly, I would, if I was a man of means, a lady of leisure, so to speak, I would immediately go out and buy those kits and do the same thing because they look so delicious. How could I not want to copy them? I know, don't get upset, Nara and Ven. I know I've just admitted I'd rip off your ideas, but imitation is the highest form of flattery. Oh no! He's entering it in the contest. No! Get away from the contest! No! Although I've seen, I'm privy to a couple of bits of secret news on that front, so you better bring your A game then because you got some competition, buddy. It's yeah, I've seen some secret stuff which I'm not allowed to divulge, but yeah, there's some cheeky. There's some competition. People are warming up to the contests. Nora, is your Krieg Rider going in the contest? Oh my, how am I going to decide this? Uh-oh. I'm going to have to put in some serious thought now. There's too many strong entries for the kit bash. They are a massive amount of fun. But any old plastic will do. It's just the orky bits you need for the full orcification of anything. No worries, Van. Lurk away, bud. You're welcome to. Shouldn't smoke, Tomo. Terrible way to check out. You should probably knock that on the head right now, frankly. Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, Nara, you know? But drinking as well, like, the amount of times now in the past 2 years where I've just been like, I'm not going to drink. No, it's 3 years now, actually, since I've stopped regularly drinking. It's just, I just don't want to waste the next day with a hangover, you know? I don't feel like it. And the fun of the night out or whatnot does not outweigh losing the extra day. Doesn't matter, Tomo. That's enough. That's enough. Knock it on the head. Do a patch or something. Don't vape. Do a patch. I'm going to clean that bit out. That's too good a bit of. That's too good a bit of Reichland to leave. To cover up. I'm going to leave that. Get that out. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's what I think. Got a little bit of yellow on the tail there. I'm going to leave that though. I'm going to leave it, that little splodge. Why not? A little bit of pigmentation in the skin. I think that's an absolutely gorgeous Hormigant model, by the way. I think that pose is absolutely spot on, brilliant. I love it. See, the problem with this current version is the amount of layers I've had to put to the armor to bring these yellows up, and I'm still not happy with them, but I'm not going to do another layer. But if you Corax white them first and then yellow spray them, I think they will immediately come up super yummy yellow. So then that yellow sprayed on, you Reichland that, and then you do your 2 layers of your colours, your Flash Kits and your Uriel, and then you can go in and do your Dawns. So you don't have to do this multiple layers for no result, because I'm largely covering what's underneath, which is not what I wanted. But I didn't want to have a layer that was just inky and then the yellow, if that makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense in my head. And I will get to do that on the next ones. I think I'm going to do a pair of Zonothropes. I'm going to airbrush them today. Once I bay out of this and I get the other stuff done, I'll do some gluing and some airbrushing. That's the plan. Oh. It's it's not so great. There's one that's hang on. There's one that's highlighted. Let me grab that one. So that's what it would look like. But what the lesson I've learned is don't mix the blues together in the gun, right? So the new coat will be this, right? No ink layer, just this, and then oh wait, I did have an alternative. So I bought myself treat myself to some Sigvald Burgundy because Carrion Berg Crimson isn't super dark in the recesses, so I might do a wash of that, maybe, but for the most part, I don't think you can see the wash. So what I'm going to do the next layer is airbrush this, then this, the light blue, and if I need to, I'm going to do ever so slight touch-ups with my, what was it, the Behef's, this one, ever so slight touches with this, right, my Behefba blue, but to increase the pigment, I'm going with this, because I feel like this is quite similar to this, but brighter. You see? So that's my theory, because I want them to be a little bit nearer. So it will be less spraying, but then double touch up with my combined blues. And then what I'll do is I'll Corax white the armor at that point, and then I will yellow spray to get my transitions. And that will be the new attempt. And I'm confident about that one. That's the thing. Yeah, thanks, Nara. Appreciate that. Wow, what is with YouTube? What, Warden? I don't know. Do they know that I'm coming back? Do they know? Do they know? Do they know what I got planned? They know what I've got planned. That's what it is. That's why it's acting squirrely. They know what I'm going to do. They know what I'm going to do when I come off this stream. They know. They know. But thanks for the question, Nara. Do you see how I brightened up? All you got to do is ask me a question. And then table talks. Right, anyway. Some Warden yellow. I'm not going to say Earden yellow anymore. I'm going to say Warden yellow. Warden yellow. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Warden, get yourself in models and minis, buddy. Look at what Nara made. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. It's beautiful. Ah, finally. Finally. Hour and 22 minutes and I get my first insult. Ah. Yeah, thanks, Nara. Yeah, this is a painting stream. Ironically, this is only a painting stream. I haven't said Jack Bubbly Dick Dickens conversation-wise, but I've got it sorted. I've got it sorted. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I'm asking too much of you guys. That's what it is. I'm asking too much of you guys. And I shouldn't do that. It's inconsiderate of me to assume that you're going to be able to provide anything with regards to my own entertainment. So this is me wanting to paint, so I'm painting. And then when I've done my 2 hours, I will need to go and scratch the other itch, which is talking weird and social stuff. And ironically, I'll succeed by doing that, by playing a game and talking to myself. Ironically, that's what I'm going to do. Because Red Shirt's dragging his heels a little bit. So I've decided that I'm going to do some recording of my own. So then when he's ready, it's all good. But I need to scratch that itch. I need to scratch that social stuff. Because it's a trinity. This whole channel is a trinity. The painting and everything. And then after the painting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some solo airbrushing. And I'm going to do some assembly stuff. That's the plan. Not that you asked, guys. Not that you asked, but it's essentially what I just said is an apology. I'm coming into live streams asking stuff of you, and I should ask nothing of you. So for that, I apologize. I apologize. I got that twisted. I should not in any way expect you to meet my needs for socializing and for funsies. It's not that way round, and that's fine. I know sometimes I get a bit animated. I was pretty animated yesterday. But But I should not put any of that on you. I'm here to paint some models, and then if I need to scratch the other itches, I'll go scratch them. But I wanted to paint, so that's why I'm here. It's really not okay. The apology's fine, but the fact that the balance is out is not okay at all. I have to address it. But to expect you to address it is wrong of me. That's what I'm apologising for. The trouble is, Tomo, I like animated. I like overreacting for something little. I like it, and I don't get to do it. I don't get to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I done God said do it. Yeah, I'll be honest. I was a bit stressed out on my birthday. I felt like I had to have fun, and then when I didn't have fun, I got frustrated. I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty old, right? I'm pretty old, and I would have thought that by now I would have figured some of this stuff out. But if anything, it's worse than ever. So yeah, go. Who'd have funked it, eh? Who'd have thought the brain pan? Because I always thought it'd be forward progress, but yeah, the old jank is janking. I'm jinking and a janking. I have to go scratch those janky itches. Oh, I love this weapon. This is definitely my favorite. Kill Team was really good. Yeah, Kill Team was really good. We only got to play 2 turns because I had to do the other stuff. But I was Krieg, and they were Chaos Space Marines. Plague Marines. And for those of you that don't know Kill Team, so you get a lot of Kriegsmen. You get 14 Kriegsmen, and 2 of them are like in pairs. They're just like your conscript guys. So there was 3 objectives in the center, a transmission tower and 2 ammo caches. So I sent my 2 pairs of Kriegsmen in with the Navigator Kriegsmen, but they both swept in the terrain and panned left and right. And then what happened immediately before a single shot was fired, because I didn't have them in cover, and I didn't have them concealed because they didn't know there was an enemy there. They've just been told to go secure this transmitter. So I wasn't going to leave them in. I wasn't going to have them concealed because they're just conscripts. They're just going to run in and do what they're told. And what happened is one Plague Marine on the right-hand side of the board opened fire, and he gets 2 volley shots of 4 shots of piece, and 4 bolts hit by one guy got impacted by 4 bolts, didn't save any of them, atomized. The other guy screamed, got covered in gore. But he didn't have to suffer for long because he was immediately hit by 4 bolts as well, and then he atomized. Then on the other side, the other pair, they got hit by something called Plague Wind. And for me, like Plague Wind with Nurgle, it wasn't like something that you could see, like it wasn't a big pile of flies. It was just like a faint whiff. So the guy was like, ugh. And then he started to melt and scream. And then the guy next to him was like, oh my God, Jeffrey's done gone melting. But then he didn't have to last for long because then he also got blasted by the Plague Wind, and then he went, ugh. And then he melted. So they all immediately melted. And then back on the right-hand corner, so those 2 conscripts got blasted. So obviously they heard noise. So my hardened veteran Kriegsman, first the sniper ran up, immediately fired at the Space Marine. Then my hardened veteran ran up, and he fired as well, did some damage, didn't kill it. And then my 3rd Kriegsman, who was... the sniper fired, and... Yeah, but he stayed in concealment because he was sniper. And then the hardened veteran ran up, and he fired, but he came out of concealment. And then I had another Kriegsman, which was the demolition guy, and he came up from the behind those 2, and also fired, again doing damage. But then the Plague Marine has a react move. So then he got to react... and he fired, and he blasted 4 bolts, 8 bolts at the hardened veteran, which the hardened veteran actually survived. Was it 4 or 8? No, he didn't fire at him 2 times. But he survived the bolts. He took a load of wounds. Then he got hit by another Marine who ran up and threw a grenade at him, took him down to 1 wound, again survived. He didn't fire, which I should have done, but then he got hit by more bolts somehow, and then he died. But then in the center, on the left there was this dirty great massive Nurgle Marine with a mace, and he ran up and he started. And what I did, he didn't quite get up to my guys hiding behind the terrain, like my flamer guy, my grenadier, my sergeant, and they were just behind the terrain. So my sergeant charged him with his power sword, and he took him down, really low health, but died in the process. But he scored some really good hits. And then what happened was my medic was able to jump out and lasgun him, and then my grenadier, my grenadier was firing grenades at the plague wind guy further down the board. But yeah, the close combat in Kill Team is great. It's just trading blows. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. The close combat, because there's no saves. It's just you both roll dice, and you can choose to either parry the other person's attack or do damage with your attack. And it's just a wonderful way of doing close combat. I really, really like it. I really like the close combat in Kill Team. And the concealment active thing is nice. But yeah, there was some other stuff, like me deploying a mine behind my guy sitting on the objective, my explosive guy. So when the hardened veteran and the sniper got blasted, my demolitions guy ran off and ran back to the middle of the board, and my map maker guy was up the stairs, sitting on the control tower, the control antenna objective, and my demolition guy deployed his explosive charge by throwing it up the stairs behind him and just left it there. So if anyone charges the guy on the objective, the mine's going to detonate, taking them both, which I thought was a lovely human panicky move. I liked it. I liked making the story up. It was nice. I really, really liked it. As you can tell by how I spoke about it. So yeah, so my Typhon kill team. But I like the Kriegsmen. I'd like them to look a little bit more civilian-y. They're a little bit too elite. I don't want elite troops. I want panicky poopy troops. No, hello. Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got 18 on the go. Ah, no, you poor old buddy, you. Nah, not being able to sleep is sucky. I feel for you, dude. No one likes that, Nold. Would you like me to sing you a beautiful song about how lovely you are? Would you like that? Would you like to hear a lovely song about you? Oh, that smells awfully like a yes to me. Smells awfully like to yeah, smells awfully like a yes. La 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 la. Let me just get warmed up for the high notes. Whoa, la, 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 la. I feel like something I need to no, I don't want to now because you asked. It's more fun when I force it upon you. If you actually want me to sing, nah, I'm out. That's not how this works. No song. The tank, it's no bigger than a Rhino. It's got some side sponsons, sure, and a turret, but it's Rhino size. Oh my days, Warden, you numb nuts! About as big as your friggin' big face. It's as big as your face, Warden. Just for the who doesn't know the size of a rhino? What the dickin' bickins? It's about as big as your palm, cubed. Nara don't know, no. He don't know what the size of a rhino is. He's a turnip, he's a peanut, he does not know thing. He's a big friggin' moron, hiding in human skin. It's Warden. Doesn't know the size of a predator. It's Warden. Doesn't even know how to use Google. It's Warden. He often smells but tries to hide it. It's Warden. But nothing's gonna cut it because he stinks. Oh, I'm sorry, Noel. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to be super mean to your best friend. Noel, you're right. Or should I say girlfriend? Ooh, table started. I'm not gonna wait for people to insult me anymore. I'm going for it. Node and Warden, they like to hold hands. They like to touch their butts together when they're playing in the sand. It's Warden and Node, they love each other lots. Give them kisses, give them hugs. And then something. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling ill, PT. I didn't. Yeah, you go lie down, PT. Go lie down. Go lie down. Sorry to know you. Sorry about you feeling ill. You lie down. Rest up. Rest up. You heard it here first, folks. Warden and Node touch butts. Touching butts all day. Touching butts till it hurts. They're touching butts. Touching butts, trying to flirt. They're touching butts. Don't tell no one, sometimes it hurts. Touching butts. Yeah, you do that, PT. Feel better. Poor thing. Touching butts. Touching butts like little sluts. It's Noda and Nara. Oh, wait, Noda. No, not Noda. No. We got some collateral damage there. We got some collateral damage. I was firing a broadside, and unfortunately, some stray cannonballs hit Nara there. Sorry, Nara. That was a mistake. I got that a little bit wrong there. Sorry, that was total. Total collateral damage. Wouldn't know touching butts. Playing in the sandpit, the little sluts. Touching too much butts, sometimes it hurts. One thing's for sure, they're little sluts. I gotta stop calling it. Touching butts, touching butts. Police got involved, so they done gone hid. That's a terrible lyric. I'm not musically inclined. What do you want from me? Oh, I had a strange business opportunity, a bit of a different direction for me, but I decided to take a chance and give it a whirl. Also, overthrowing the government. Frankie, I don't know what that means, but you're in the song now. Frankie's lurking, watching them touch their butts. Butts, and Frankie's watching the little sluts. He's writing it down and drawing pictures to tell his aunt. She says, I don't want to look no more, I really can't. Frankie says, admire my drawings or so help me, I'm gonna make this hurt. What am I saying? It's not even rhyming anymore, it's just words. Wouldn't know Dunkin' Donuts in their butts. Do I have any Kong left? Oh, I do. Get in. I like your drawings, Node. I wish you'd send little old me some drawings, Node. That'd be nice, you know. Little drawing for cheeky old Table. Table likes drawings. Oh, I sloshed a little yellow on that gun. You know what? It can stay. No, you don't. Nah, you don't need. Nah, that's not true, Nara. You can draw with anything. You don't need better pencils. It's not about the quality of the pencil. It's about the heart of wanting to draw. I'd draw with dog dirt. I'd get you something out. You give me a dog turd, I'll draw you something with it. It's not about what you're using. No. I have a horrible feeling that this shoulder is not attached. But if it isn't, then I've done it, which is double embarrassing. So it definitely is attached. What am I talking about? Yeah, I've definitely not forgot to glue that. That's an outright lie, Tomo. You can't draw cars or motorcycles. You can't draw cars and motorcycles. Stop lying to try and show off, Tomo. Ah, you're a liar. You don't even know what a car or motorcycle look like, love. You don't know what they are. I've seen them. I've seen your drawings. It's just squiggles. It's just squiggles and slurs. That's all it is. Yeah, the nearest you get to drawing a friggin' motorbike, son, is going boom, boom, I'm a motorbike, I'm Tomo motorbike, Yeah. Yeah, I got your number! Told ya. That's the spirit, Table. That's it, Table. That's it. That's definitely what I'm going to go do. 100% that's what I'm going to go do. I'm squaring up. I'm getting my big misshapen podgy feet into a fighting stance. My janky legs, all angles and anger. Janky legs. He's hobbling at you. Watch out. Oh my God, how does that guy even move? He looks in so much pain. Legs aren't meant to look like that. Quick, kill it! Nara's lying now. She can't draw feet. What she really means is that she just collects human meat. She's she done gone cuts people's legs off and uses them as drawings. She tries to sell them on Etsy, but no one is buying. Oh yeah, just a bunch of shapes, Frankie. Ah, I need to rewatch that. That's the gift that keeps on giving. That is. What? What do you mean, Warden? My feet are noticeably too small. You know what is noticeably? Yeah. Do you know what? Your Wilkins is noticeably too small, Warden. It's so small, in fact, that it's classified as a crime against nature. Yeah. How does that feel, little Wilkes? Wee Willie Wilkins, teeny tiny, little crime against nature. Yes, the government. There's gonna be a government crackdown on your Wilkins. You're gonna get put in a camp to protect the native Wilkins population. I don't know where I'm going with that. Crime against nature sounds good though. It was voted on by the UN. Unanimous. It was crime against nature. Wait, really? Nara furry confirmed. From what I understand, furry is you just like dressing up like a teddy bear, right? You're just into being a teddy bear. That's right. Is that not a thing? Hey, Nara, if you draw feet, draw furry feet. I'm sure furry people will like furry feet. Draw that. Make yourself a fortune. Do that. Oh, there's another song. I got a song coming up. Feet, 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 feet. Nara drawing feet. Teddy bear at her feet. No, it's not. It's her. She's done gone dressed up feet. She's an animal, furry, furry bear. She's drawing feet. Don't despair. She's gonna make a fortune. I do swear. Furry, furry. Do I have another verse in me? Whoa. Teddy bear don't care. Teddy bear don't care. Drawing feet, I do declare. She's gonna draw some teddy bear feet. Making all our money. She's making all our money. Sell them on Etsy. No, they won't. They won't allow it. Terms and conditions. She's broke it. Done gone drawn some filthy feet. Filthy feet. For some guy called Pete, paying a lot of meaty meat. No. I can't get the songs right. I don't know music. Drawing feet. Drawing feet. What's going on? What's over there? It's guys touching bum. Drawing feet. I kind of imagine Warden and Nold touching butts like the docking scene from Interstellar. So if you imagine the docking scene, Interstellar music, and then like there's two butts going towards each other, and and they're spinning at each other, and then they just go, meh, and then they both go and run away. That's what I think. That's how I think it goes. Wait, hang on a second. I can do better than that. Hang on. I can do way better than that. Yeah, I mean, friggin' I'm table of the 300. I can solve this. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is yeah. This is it. Hang on. Give me a second, guys. This is how I imagine it. I need a pair of scissors. I need a pair of scissors stat. Okay, right, let's get the Interstellar music on in the background. Okay. Hang on a second. Bear with me. I got an idea. I'm probably not going to be able to monetize the stream for doing this, but I'm doing it. Hang on a second. Okay. It's necessary. That's how it is. That's how it is. Oh, it didn't even get to the good bit of the music. I'm sorry, I'm out of touch with the film. But that's Oh, hang on, I gotta do it again. I gotta get it to the actual music bit. Hang on a second. I'm doing it again. I gotta do it again. It wasn't the bit that I wanted. I'm willing to do it again. Come on, Tars! Touch their butts, Tars! Use your manly robotic hands to caress the cake. That's what I need to do. Right, okay, so, yeah. Clearly I'm in the mood for some weird shenanigans. I'm pretty sure I can't monetize the live stream now for that, but totally worth. Totally worth that. Totally worth. No, that's what Nold and Warden are super best friends. So they told me that they touch bums. They're like, Mom, Dad, we're going out. We're going out, play Interstellar. Okay, enjoy your space game. Nah. Noel doesn't like cheesecake. He likes Warden cake. Yeah, obviously, Warden. Obviously, I'm super jealous. You know? Obviously, I want to play bum touch game, spinning around Interstellar. Yeah, it is just jealousy. I thought that was obvious. Yeah, you can, Frankie. That's fine. Ah! Ah! No. What? Fundy's not here. Fundy's not here. And frankly, if Fundy's not here, then I feel very much like you hold no power here, Gandalf Stormcrow. I don't feel the need to enforce the tally if Fundy's not here. You know. So yeah, I can drop stuff as much as I want. See, Fundy ain't here to tell me off. Yeah, I'm clearly in the mood for some shenanigans. I'm gonna need to go and get some shenanigans. I am actually quite happy that you're here, Nold, and to a lesser extent, Frankie, and to an even lesser extent, Nara, and to an even lesser extent than that, Warden. But in your own kind of way, I am. He's. You're not appreciated in your own special ways. I've tried nice, guys. I've tried being nice. It's not the way. It's not the way. I have to sass you because otherwise you don't sass me back. Everything's far too nice and polite and civilized. So it's the way it has to be. I'm sorry, but girls gotta eat. So I need my slurs, insults, all that good stuff. It's true. Nara was here first. It's true. She was here first. Yep. Sure is, Warden. This is painting stream. This is so. I'm doing things like water is what I'm doing. So I've come on here, right? I've come on here to live stream, because I want to paint. So I turn on live stream because I want to paint. But now I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got a little bit of a hankering for some shouting and some weird stuff. So I'm gonna go soon, and what I'll do is I'll be on comms in Discord whilst I blow the dust off the old microphone and see if I can set up the old computer. But I'm going to do some recording because I know for a fact that if I do some recording, I get to shout silly stuff at me at the pace that I enjoy. So I got to readjust the balance of the Trinity. We're a little bit out of sync. So I'm just going to be water. I'm going to go with what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. And then after I've done some recording and shouted at you guys in Discord, I'm going to friggin' glue some models together. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do some airbrushing. That's what I'm going to do. No idea, Warden. Probably something you don't like. Yeah, just to spite you. I have no idea. It largely doesn't matter what game I play, frankly. I just want to shout at myself. I need a shouting room. That's what I'd love. A soundproof room where I can shout to my little heart's content. I want me some shouting room. I'm going to leave that yellow splot on that armor, on that tube. Tubesicle. Yeah, ironically, the game don't matter. Whatever I want to do. Wait, is Nara threatening to bite me? Because, like, if you bite me, you're going to come off worse. Like, I'm swimming in disease. You really don't want to bite me. If you think that's, like, a threat, you really don't want to be doing that. You don't want to bite me. Oh, did anyone else see friggin' Judd's post on general chat about the spit thing? I looked at it on stream and I couldn't stop retching. I had to delete it. I couldn't even look at it. I was trying to tell Nara to go and look at it, but I couldn't even get that far. I had to just delete it. I couldn't look at it even for the moment it would take her to look on Discord. Luckily, she'd already seen it, but it was gross. It's so awful. So absolutely awful. Blah. Oh. Nara can't accept I have more community time. No, not so much. You've been a little bit of a tourist. I know you've been hanging out a lot with Warden. I guess it's because the time zones match, or because you don't want to lose out on Interstellar. But you've not really been around. You popped in that other time, which was very nice of you. But before that, there's been a bit of a lull. Citizen Civil War? No. Well, I mean, it's not for me to decide. If they choose it, then that's for the citizens to figure out. But we never did form the great houses. So to the citizens, if you want to form a great house, the only way to do it is if the citizens somehow manage to secure me a sponsor, and then you get to form a great house. So, and what I will allow is if the citizens manage that, anyone who's involved who isn't a citizen gains citizenship and can choose to join a great house of their choosing. But the citizens, I guess we should start with forming just 2 great houses, and then you can have rivalry. And I will play favorites of the houses. That's the only way we're going to get the houses. That was the original plan, so I think we stick with that. I like the idea of it, but you've got to earn it. I can't just give it to you because you won't respect it, so you have to earn it. So get Table a sponsor, and I'll form the 2 houses. That's the only way it's happening. Sorry. Yeah. Boo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, you can cry about it, but if it was free, it wouldn't be valuable to you. So you got to earn that shizness. So that's just how it is. It's a great idea, Nara, because it helps me because I get a sponsor, and it also entertains me because we can form the great houses. And frankly, I want to see what you cook up heraldry-wise and who joins what house and how that works out. And then, we get to have the whole rivalry and, it's entertaining, isn't it? Well, no, I don't even need to say, isn't it? It is entertaining, but it has to be earned. Has to be earned. Has to be earned. So the way I see, well, no, Nold makes a good point. Yeah, true. If you pay, you could also just pay me a massive amount of money, and then we can just do it. That also works. But at the moment, sponsor, because getting a sponsor for me is free. It just requires a bit of time and a bit of ingenuity, but it doesn't cost you money, so no one's exempt. But if you want to, if you want to put together a kitty, send me a big wad of cash. I'll form the houses. But I need to know the names of everyone involved because they will gain citizenship or... Hang on, table. No. I can't do that at all because it makes it sound awfully like you can pay your way into citizenship. No, table. That's the... Oh, okay. All right. So, okay, houses are a thing. I did say a large amount of money, though. I did say a massive amount of money. But I am poor, so beggies can't be choosies. All right, I'll form the houses. No, I'll form the houses. All right, houses are being formed. We're going to form 2 houses. Get your thinking caps on. Get your thinking caps on. We're going to form 2 houses. Done deal. So there's going to be 2 houses. Now, currently, though, only citizens can join these houses. So there's 2 houses. Figure out your teams. Well, after this, I'm going on Discord, so we can jump on comms on Discord and figure it out. Nold, how can I forget it? I appreciate you every single day I look at this. Every single day I look at this, I think of you. So, no. That's never going away. You told... Hang on a second, Nold. You told me to stop mentioning it. You're doing a table. You're telling me one thing and then complaining that I'm doing the thing you told me to do. You said stop mentioning it, buddy old pal. Which one is it? Oh, it's a mystery. Okay, so the great houses are forming. There's going to be 2 great houses. Citizens can join only. But you will be rivaling each other. Of course, you can shift between houses. But if one gets overly popular than the other, then I will directly back the underdog. Just how I roll. And a tiny bit of yellow. Wolf and dragon. Come on, we can do better than that. Surely we can do better than. And also, you don't get to name. Well, actually, we haven't made any rules. Wolf and dragon. Isn't that a bit boring? Well, it's not for me to decide. I'm filth. Why am I? This yellow is not pigmented, but I'm just trying to bodge on. I'm not going to bodge on. I'm going to add some Ilden just for this last bit. I'm not going to bodge it. Well, hang on. Yeah, Nold can have Wolf. House Wolf. Well, it's not for me to choose, is it? Yeah, we can do a vote. I tell you what, Ven is really good at setting up votes. We can put it to a vote. We need to get all the citizens together, or all the citizens that are interested. Citizenship is unfortunately, the only citizenship path is to get my ass a sponsor. So I don't think we're going to have any new citizens anytime soon. Because frankly, I think you're all a bunch of lazy buggers and you're not going to do it. So that's fine. And you can do that. That's fine. But you got to earn the citizenship. Because everyone previous who became citizens, they earned that shizness with the unsung heroes. They earned it. So I'm not going to take away from their endeavors. I'm not going to cheapen it. Citizenship is a big deal. Oh, I wish I had one, Nold. I've been trying to turn this into one, but it's not working, buddy. Do that bit. Just a tiny bit here. Right, that concludes all of the yellows. Right, that's what I wanted to do today. Hey, Reaper. So I'm going to be in Discord, right? I'm going to be in Discord. I'm going to be in Discord comms whilst I set up my microphone and stuff. That's what I'm going to do. So, let's just log the hours. 66665. Good. Right, I will be in Discord momentarily.